Welcome everyone back to your anime reviews, and today's anime happens to be Digimon Adventures number 1, aka Digimon season number 1. So, for me personally, between Digimon, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh are the three animes that I ever watched. And I know a lot of people be saying other stuff, but come on now, those are normally your three that you ever watch. Let's be real, right? Anyway, so in this review here, we're going to be doing a tad bit different based off of, I'm just going to just go off the top pretty much as I remember. I remember everything that happened in the Digimon universe. So in season 1, in the first couple episodes, I want to say the first 12 to 15 episodes of season 1 of Digimon, what ended up happening was we get a group of kids known as the Digidestins. They all got transferred from their summer camp to the digital world. And when they got transferred to the digital world, they all got their own unique Digimon partner. We have not Ash, whoa. We had, what's his name? We had Tai with Agumon. We had Matt with Guruamon. We had Sora with Biomon. We had Matt. No, we did Matt already. We have, what's that boy's name? I forgot the man's name already. We had Izzy with Tentomon. We had Joe with Gobblemon. We had Mimi with, what's her name? We had Mimi with Palmon. Palmon. And then we had TK with Patamon. So they all had their own little digital partner, digital partners. And the big difference between Digimon and Pokemon was that Digimon was able to talk, ready to respond to you, and they was able to pretty much they fight on their own. They didn't need commands to fight; they just did it. Which makes it even cooler in my personal opinion. So the first half they did that, and they're learning about the Digimon themselves. They're learning they still have to feed them to keep them strength and all this other stuff, while also trying to figure out to get way back to back home to the real world. Fast forward, and the first main villain was happening. If I'm not mistaken, the first main villain was Devimon. He was a champion level Digimon. Now the first person that Digivolved was Agumon. And that was with Tai. They was able the first ones that Digivolve, and he Digivolved a Greymon. So, of course, they thought they can hang with him. They really couldn't hang with him. Eventually, this led to Patamon was the only one who had not Digivolved at that point in time. He Digivolved to a powerful Digimon known as Angemon. And Angemon ended up pretty much using all his power and strength. He ended up one-shotting Devimon pretty easily. It was like a GG moment, really. If we're being quite honestly, it was a very big GG moment, so that was pretty cool to see. Now the next little part was a big part. It was a huge part in the whole storyline. Probably one of the best storylines I've seen in Digimon, in my personal opinion. That happens to be the Myas Maolismon arc, and in that arc, they deal with pretty much like an ultimate to almost they did with an ultimate level Digimon, which is the next level. So in Digimon, there's the rookie forms, there's the champions, there's the ultimate, and then there's the megas. So they had to deal with this ultimate being who was like he was a vampire Digimon. Let's be honest, he was a vampire Digimon, but he was a lot stronger than Devimon altogether. So everybody had to Digivolve to the next level. Not only did they have to Digivolve to the next level, but found out that there was also another Digidestin. So we're looking for the 8th Digidestins. We're usually when we had 7, now we're looking for number 8. Number 8 happens to be Kairi, aka Tai's little sister, and she was the 8th Digidestin. Along with her, eventually she get her own Digipartner named as Gatomon, which was a cat, and that was an evil Digimon at first, but then she's a good girl. Now she's a good cat, right? So with the combination of that to go to Maolismon, they was able to defeat his first form, and then he ended up transforming to his next form. And his next form, he was a mega Digimon, so he was at the max Digimon level. He was a mega, so it took Agumon and Gobblemon to warp Digivolve to War Greymon, which is their mega level 5. Mega level for Agumon, and Metal Garurumon, which is a mega for Gabumon. So with those two megas, they was able to defeat Milesmon's mega form. I forgot the name of it. It was a very difficult name to say. They was able to beat him, but they still had to go back to the digital world one more time. And when they returned back to the digital world one more time, they had to fight against 4 mega level Digimons. It was Paimon, it was Puppetmon, it was Metal Seedramon, and I'm missing this last one that I cannot remember. It was Machine Dramon. So they had to deal with 4. They had to do with 4 of the big 4 megas. And the problem with the group was they only had 2 megas on their team. And they found out that everybody else who are not megas, they didn't do any damage to those mega level Digimon. So they had a very hard problem of dealing with that mega level Digimon. And it was revealed, especially from Izzy, that it was only going to be Meta Garurumon and War Greymon to defeat them. Of course, they had some problems. Matt and Ty went at it a couple times. Some stuff like that. So character development. It was big time character development between everybody. And then eventually they end up beating the 4 megas. Eventually they end up beating them. It took them a long time to do it, but they ended up doing it. And then when they did it, they went ahead and after they did it, they was able to return back home and leave their Digidestined partners alone up until I don't really know. Up until what? I think up until the movie or so. I mean, that's later on though. I'll probably review anime movies a little later after I get done reviewing a lot of the anime shows that I have written down already. So all in all, I think Digimon Adventures 1 was great. I think it was awesome. I think it started off, of course it's going to start off a little slow, and then it definitely picked up throughout the series. I think character wise, I think everybody developed and got better as a character because they all had their own doubts. Like you had Joe, who was pretty much like the quote unquote the oldest of the group, and he was more mature than everybody, so he felt like he was more responsible of keeping the group together and all this other stuff. You had Matt dealing with TK and realizing TK, despite yes that's his little brother, but TK is getting older and he don't have to protect him as much as he used to. Stuff like that. I think it was really good. I think each character was able to develop to the next level. I felt like the show was awesome too because Pokemon at the time, Pokemon really didn't kill off their Pokemon. Digimon, on the other hand, they not only did they kill off, but they end up getting reincarnated and back to the Digimon eggs or whatever. But that's not guaranteed they won't go back down that same evil route that they went the first time. So there's always a possibility of that happening. Not only that, but I think the Digimon were just awesome. I think they're just awesome. Every stage they get up to a crazy stage. I mean, you have Agumon, who's pretty much like a dinosaur. He gets to his first champion form is a big time dinosaur. Then the second one, now he's metal. Now he has rocket launchers in the middle of his chest with a metal claw. I mean, come on now, this Digimon. So my personal opinion, a good watch. If you haven't watched that, which I assume most of y'all have, if you haven't watched that, if you have never watched it because you thought it was a little too kid friendly, I'll say go out your way and watch watch War Greymon and Mega Garurumon's transformation and watch them fight against Milesmon. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a little fun thing. But hey, that's 1 out of the 4 Digimon's reviews we have this week. So I'll be working on the other 3. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next review.
エンジェルモン メタルガルルモン、俺だ、ヤマトだよ。わかるか？目を覚まして。ヤマト来たよ。俺も来たよ。一緒に戦いに来たんだよ。もうお前だけを戦わせやしない。俺がそばにいる。俺がついてるよ、モーグレーモン。
僕、兄ちゃんおらんで。
ここ。ウォークレイモンとメタルカルルモンが合体した。